This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Outside Watson. To the wing, right side. Outside for Porter. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. From deep. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
19-footer. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Watson. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And Minnesota with possession here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Durant. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Screen by Durant. Here's Sunvolt. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Clock at 4. Stolen by Jokic. Here's Thor. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. Denver shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Pass to Sunvolt. 5 to shoot. Now here's Durant. This one for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Watson with it. Now Jokic. Outside Watson. Jokic in the post. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Murray. Sunvolt with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside McDaniels. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels from long range. Now Porter. Yet to see a basket. Jokic with it. Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice play by Jokic. So crafty in pick and roll.
Here's Sunvolt. Into the lane. That one's good for 2.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Thor. Watson with it. Here's Jokic. No good, a bit long that time.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Sunvolt. Dort with it. Outside Durant. Pass to McDaniels. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. McDaniels got 6.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Watson. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota up by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Sunvolt misses.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Back to Daniels. Inside. Now here's Jokic. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
This goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
The Nuggets trail. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Pulls it. Minnesota again missing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And the three-pointer goes. McDaniels got 9.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Brown shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Sunvolt. Pass to Durant. And here's Dort. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And here's Murray. No points yet. Here's Brown. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Thor with the bucket. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
On the break. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The shot by Brown, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Reed. Here's Sunvolt. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Denver. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now Jokic. Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Thor. Outside Watson. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Watson's got his first 3 points of the game.
I just love the ball.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Zubac. Here's Dillingham. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Pass to Najee. Tries again. Out to the right wing. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family to Malone.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Now Murray. No points so far. Pass to Thor. Jokic in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
And he recovers it. McDaniels from long range. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Thor. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Minnesota in the lead. Now Durant. McDaniels a screen. Here's Sunvolt. Durant surveying the D. Pass to McDaniels. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Now here's Jokic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that and one chance.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
To the inside. Thor. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Outside McDaniels. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver in the lead. Jokic the screen. Down low. Outside for Porter. There's the triple. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside for Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation. Maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. And here's Denver. They're on an 11-1 run. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Najee. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. Count the basket. Najee's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's Zubac. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. Denver grabs the miss. And there's a pick. Randall, good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. Oh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He makes both free throws. Randall with it. Here's Brown. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. A clear look for Murray. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Murray's got his first bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's McDaniels. Now here's Durant. The three is up. 5 on the clock. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Screen by Watson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And, Coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Here's McDaniels. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, huge night from McDaniels. With the defense he brings you, the scoring is a massive plus.
Pass to Thor. And here's Jokic. Left side Watson. For 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Outside Reid. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. To the right side. The kick to Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
The Nuggets lead by 8. Now Murray. Jokic in the post. Jokic muscles it down.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
The kick to Durant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Murray with it. The three ball. And again, Denver with a three.
Well, Murray's a three-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Here's Durant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It'll go on Michael Porter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
They grab their own miss. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Outside McDaniels. Back to Durant. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jokic the screen. Murray drives in. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Watson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Now Jokic. From behind the arc. Gore with the bucket. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Durant for 3. Minnesota again missing. Jokic with it. So it's Denver with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.